All righty. What's going on, guys? A little NBA Thursday. Just one game to go over in today's video, but it's a big one. Curious to hear your opinion on this game as well, as there's a couple factors that might be subject to people's opinions. So definitely let me know in the comments what you guys think about this game. But quick little recap just in terms of what the heck happened with my money yesterday. Same thing. Another mixed bag, another loss overall on the day. Cash another one on SoBet, 22-9. If you guys are new to the channel or you just haven't heard it before, I am one of the professionals on the SoBet platform. A single pick a day. It's not all my picks. It's one single pick a day. So that 22-9 record you see on the bottom of the screen represents the last 31 days. If you guys have been a subscriber of mine over on the SoBet platform and you've been betting $100 every day on my one pick over there, you'd be up over $1,000. So recommend following me on SoBet. Once you're on there, you get access to 50 other pros as well. A lot of value. It's less than $10 a month, so consider it. The link's in the description below. NBA, though, we dropped 2 plays. We had Oklahoma City to win the first quarter by 2 points. We also had them in the money line, paired that up with the Astros. So NBA 0 for 2 today. Didn't touch any action on that Celtics game. It was just like the fucking injury reports, the huge spread. I don't know. It just didn't seem that interesting to me. So the NBA overall record for the entire playoffs drops to 49-30, a record that's still among the best in the industry. But we got to talk recently, guys, recently. And recently, I just really haven't been good at NBA at all. In fact, terrible. I mean, we just continue to lose. It's been a pretty nasty 7 days here, just eating into the bankroll. Pretty good. So, yeah, is what it is. Cash with the Astros. Over on the SoBet platform, though, cash with a little nerfy in the MLB. MLB is doing just fine. Over the last 26 days, 35-26. I feel just fine with baseball. And you know what? As soon as this whole NBA thing is over in a couple of weeks, that's all we got for quite a while. Well, not quite, too long. I mean, look at this, boys. I mean, come on, man. You guys remember football season? Look at this little breakdown. This was Sunday Night Football, my Green Bay Packers. Give you guys everything. Oh, yeah, that was dead on, man. I cannot wait for football. In fact, the football content, I might just start pumping it out because this NBA shit's out of control. I mean, let me know. And sure, I am a little biased because I've been losing most of my bets. I totally understand that, and I'm willing to accept that. I do have some bias saying, like, the NBA, like, fuck the NBA. The NBA is fucking terrible. How are the margins of these games so incredibly drastically unpredictable? The margins, not necessarily getting your bet right. You win some, you lose some. That's sports betting. You go on cold streaks, you go on hot streaks. That is sports betting. But how the fuck is a second round NBA series so fucking erratic? The Nuggets, think about the Nuggets series. 2 games at home, fucking blasted. You look like fucking schoolgirls out there. Then you go to Minnesota, you run over their bodies like you're in a vehicle, come home, smash them again, look like prime warriors. Now, I mean, what do we get? So it's just so erratic. The Celtics, they don't even care for 3 quarters and they still win by 15. Those games are erratic. Oklahoma City Thunder in Dallas, shooting less than 30%. 14-point meltdown. Mavericks blow the game, something I've never seen before. Now the game is in Oklahoma City. They're a 4.5-point favorite, and they get blasted on their home court in an important pivotal game. They didn't even have a chance, man. You get blasted on your home court by double digits. It wasn't even close the entire game. I feel like they should have lost by 20. So the NBA, man, losing bets is one thing, but why can't they just lose by like a little bit? And that's fine, man. You get unlucky. A last buzzer beater goes this way. A couple free throws go that way. One basket here, one basket there. You're missing bets, by a basket or two. But what is with the complete fucking chaos in the NBA? It's just not fun to watch, in my opinion. It's pretty pathetic. I think in the second round of a playoff series, just about every single game should come down to the wire. It should be a 5 to 7 point win at the most, just about every single game, minus a few. So the Pacers games, I mean, the Pacers blast the Knicks by like 30 points, and then they look like they don't even know how to play basketball. It's like every fucking game, every series is just like, I don't know what team's going to win by fucking 50 today. So I don't know about this NBA shit. I'm going to probably be lowering my volume a little bit, focusing on baseball, and maybe even dabbling in the WNBA, as I do think the women's sports is actually a little bit more predictable. Those teams are fairly lopsided in the NBA, WNBA, and there is money to be made over there. So I might start looking into that a little bit. So yeah, just to kind of keep you guys updated on what I'm thinking and how I'm feeling and just the overall mojo, because I don't really have much mojo right now. It's been a pretty ugly 7-day slide. Fuck the NBA. That's just kind of my opinion, man. The product, the players, the effort. I mean, just everything going on in the NBA is just not like the early 2000s anymore. It's just not even like the 2010s. It's a shit product, and maybe that'll drastically improve in the next round, and maybe we can get back to some normal basketball. Maybe the Knicks Celtics will be a great series. Maybe the Nuggets and the Mavericks will be a great series. Competitive games, you can find some edge, find some value, and make some money again, and get back the losses from this round 2. But as far as this round 2 goes, man, losing interest in it. Ready for the next couple of series. I have some lines in my head. I have some stats I've already looked up because I'm already kind of looking ahead in terms of those next matchups. And I do see some money to be made. Excited to get to those opportunities, but we're just going to have to be patient and let those come to us. All the links, guys, in the description. Any questions you have, let me know in the comments. Let's get into today's game. We're looking at the Nuggets, we're looking at the T-Wolves, and we're looking at a whole bunch of contradicting fucking factors. I mean, I'm just going to let you guys know that if you're betting this game, you really like to gamble. I'm probably not going to bet this one. I might find a little bit of an angle to throw like a half unit, maybe a unit on this. Nothing crazy. Everything is so contradictory. So we have the Nuggets. The Nuggets are the team with all the momentum. That's undeniable. They've won the last 3 games easily. Okay, their offense looks incredible. The Joker looks all the way back. He looks virtually unstoppable. No one can touch the Joker. But it's hard to lose 4 games in a row in the NBA. The T-Wolves at home, statistically, if you want to look at the entire motherfucking season as a whole, the Timberwolves at home are the #1 defense in the NBA. So what are we going to get here? Because the Nuggets look literally unstoppable. It looks like it doesn't matter who you put in front of them. They're going to score 110, 120 points. But technically, if we're taking the whole sample size of the year, they're like wildly overdue for regression. The Wolves defense should be able to clamp down and get some stops here. And vice versa. You know, what are we going to get out of the Minnesota offense? I mean, their offense looks terrible. It seems like the Nuggets have found a way to defend Ant-Man. Cat is unpredictable. Is he going to get early foul trouble? Is he going to be doing dumb shit, or is he going to be focused? Gobert, sometimes he looks like a newborn gazelle out there. It looks like it's hard for him to even, take a stride or two up and down the court without being like clumsy and falling over. Other nights, he looks like the defensive player of the year. So what are we getting? What do you do here? And at the same time, look at the spread. You're going to give me a Nuggets team that just won handily, easily the last 3 games of this series. And now you're going to actually give us 2 points. So we have a weird line. We have this category pointing this way, this one going that way, this one this way, this one that way. We have a low total. If I got to give my opinion and just forget the last week that I've had, and I just come in right now, someone, knocks on my door and says, I have an opportunity for you. If you can just get the spread and the total right on this exact game, I will grant you $1 billion and, whatever. If that type of an opportunity came right now, I would actually go with Minnesota at home. I just think there has got to be some type of regression. The Nuggets offense has looked unbelievable, like historically good. Timberwolves for an entire NBA season showed they were the #1 defense at home. I do expect the NBA to let the officials know, to let these guys play. I think the refs kind of allow the Minnesota players to kind of bully up on the Nuggets a little bit more than normal. They would love to get game 7 out of the series and for revenue and views and stuff like that. I think the Wolves are hungry defensively. It's hard to trust them to score. I know that number's so small at 203.5. I'm going to go under the 203.5. Minnesota somehow, some way, show some fucking balls. Don't lose 4 games in a row, even though the Nuggets are incredible and they're going to win this series. I think Minnesota's got to find a way here, and they're favored. Let's look at the money splits, guys. I looked at them earlier, and it just, again, correlates, in my opinion, at least, which lately has not been of much value. I totally understand. But my opinion says the Timberwolves are the right side here. The Denver Nuggets are a massive public underdog. How bad is it? Let's check the money splits as of like 2 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah, I mean, absolutely insane. 94% of the money on the money line, Nuggets, in terms of the spread, 80% of tickets placed against the spread are on the Nuggets, only 75% of the money. We have a little sharp action on Minnesota, and I've said this time and time before, and if there's one fucking angle that I've been consistent on that has been right time and time again, it's the angle that I've said, when you're on a huge public side, when you and the public and the whole world is on a side of a bet, generally, if it's a favorite and the money splits look okay, no problem. In this day and age, everyone has access to YouTube and the internet and professionals and opinions, and to get the right information out there and for everybody to be correlated on the right side. It happens. It happens fairly commonly. But in this game, the Nuggets are +2. I do not like big public underdogs. I say it all the time. All the time. Big public favorites with the right money splits and everything, being correlated on the right side. That's okay. Sometimes everybody wins a bet. But here, the Nuggets just playing so unbelievably well. Minnesota looks completely dead in the water. Mike Conley on the injury report is a wild card, and if he's out, maybe my opinion changes. But I assume he's going to play here. I got to go Timberwolves at home, money line. I'm not laying 2 points. I'm going money line. Maybe you could look at the first half. Maybe you could just go team total under on the Nuggets, assuming the T-Wolves defense shows up. I do think it's a little bit more believable that the defensive effort from Minnesota should be there. I think we can be more confident with Minnesota's defensive effort showing up instead of trusting their shots to fall. That's my opinion on this game. You guys have known, those of you who followed the channel at least and aren't brand new today or yesterday or recently, you guys know how rough it's been here. We're looking at a full week, man. It's been like a full 7-day stretch of basically just downhill, lose a unit here, 2 units here, lose a half unit here, lose another unit here. It's just been a downhill slide. It continued yesterday, and I'm not going to change my thinking. I know what I like today. I like baseball. I like what I see on the board. It is a small slate. We only have 1 NBA game and limited on the baseball. It's going to be a refined card today. But maybe that's what I need. Maybe I just need 2 picks. My best 2 picks of the day, a 2-0 day, a unit apiece, grab 2 units of profit, and turn this thing around. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, get on that fucking SoBet platform. That has been just, damn, crushing SoBet. Really, really consistent. And that is no short-term sample size, guys. That is a full month right there. Last 31 days, 22-9, less than $10 a month. Get over on SoBet. I'll catch you guys in the next video.